All right, guys, today we're going to be taking a look at this around 2009, 2010, maybe 2011 Modern Fan Company catalog. There's no real date on here. They didn't always put dates on them. But yeah, this was an interesting year. They introduced quite a few really neat and cool contemporary designs. And this was the next catalog they made after 2005. So there was quite a big gap in catalogs between. That's because the brand was more focusing on period arts instead of the Modern Fan Company line. And if you want to know more about period arts, I recorded a video of those catalogs that I've got, and if they haven't been uploaded already and you want to see them, make sure to let me know. So let's open it up. Here is the visual index. The fans on the top are new. I believe the Pennsy, the Lumina, the Velos, the Cloud, and the Halo are new. Everything below it were previously in the line already. So, first we have the Pennsy and the Lumina. I absolutely love the way that the Pennsy looks. That one's still made today. I think the Lumina is all right. It looks like a baby's bottle, if you want the honest truth, but still kind of a cool looking fan. I absolutely love it. And apparently it's supposed to serve the purpose of both a chandelier and a ceiling fan. It's just honestly a really unique design. That was one of Ron Rezek's really neat designs that I found to be quite unique. The Velos. Now, these ones I absolutely love. I always loved the way that they looked, and they still are around today. I believe they're DC now, I think. I can't remember. Some of them are DC, some of them are not. One complaint I have about pretty much any Modern Fan Company product from around this time period, really they only fixed it in like the last few years, but it's these light kits they just extend the fan down so much and they just don't always look too good. The Velo light kits don't look horrible. Some of the other ones look worse. Then we've got the Cloud, which I quite like, and the Halo, which I also quite like. I think both of these designs are pretty cool. And yeah, that's all that there is here. And once again, kind of like what happened with period arts, you know, their Modern Fan / period arts had so many fans that were basically just the same start where you had all this coming down to the motor and the blades right around there, but then it was the light on the bottom that made it unique. These two are examples of it. A lot of the period arts fans we saw in some of the period arts catalogs were the same way. It was just something they did a lot. But that was sort of a trend for around this time period, though, because that period arts catalog only came out like a year or two before this one, so that's probably why. And now we've got some existing designs. We have the Balls. Yes, the Balls. Also, the Balls is a band, if you didn't know. There is a band called the Balls. So there is your interesting fact for the day. Anyways, the whole reason the Ball came out was because I think Ron Rezek's main goal was to basically make was the Stratos? I think it was, yeah. I think his goal was to make the Stratos just with a down rod, and that's why this design became a thing. And this is another situation where that light kit just doesn't make the fan look perfectly rounded anymore, and I don't like it. That's a problem I have with a lot of the Modern Fan Company light kits. The Pharos. I absolutely love the way this one looks. I think it's a really cool looking ceiling fan, and I absolutely love it. Then we've also got the Lupa here in the more contemporary designs, or I should say contemporary finishes. Once again, that light kit does not look very good on it. That's just my opinion, though. Some of you guys may like it more. But anyways, the Altus. Oh, God, this is one of the worst light kits yet. I mean, just look at that. It makes it look... I've got to refrain from saying what I think it looks like here in the video, but you guys might be able to guess. We'll just say it looks like a baby's bottle again. But anyways, yeah, here's the Altus. I absolutely love the way the Altus looks. Just not a real fan of that particular light kit there. Then the Industry. The Industry is the one fan where some of the light kits don't look the worst. They once again still don't look the best, but they don't look horrible. And then the Flute. Once again, the light kits definitely are my favorite. I think it's kind of neat how they textured or made the glass the same sort of style as the side of the housing there. That was a yeah, it was inspired by old like Roman designs, I think. Next, we've got the Cirrus, some stack motor fans here. Of course, now I think they're DC, but yeah, back then they were like this. And once again, this is one situation where it sort of makes the fan look a little bit more proportional and more even, like the blades are exactly in the middle. And then that one doesn't really add too much of a depth or drop either. I think the Cirrus light kits don't look bad. I like the Cirrus light kits. And next up we have the Aurora. This one probably could have benefited from some sort of downlight, but they never really added one to this one. Such a cool fan. And this is, of course, the second rendition of it. I don't even know if that's the right word, but before they had a different version of the Aurora, which is quite different. That can be seen in the 2000 catalog, which is on iHeart Fans. But yeah, really, really neat fan here. And then up next, we have the Eclipse and the Stratos. The Eclipse is a little bit different than the Stratos, even though they're fairly similar. For a while, mainly just like the columns here and the design, like the down tube thing is different, and then also the bottom cover there. That one's more of an egg, while this one's perfectly rounded. Once again, here this light kit doesn't look bad since the fan already looks like that, but here it just once again extends it, makes it look kind of stupid. But yeah, I absolutely love the way that these fans look. Also very, very neat. And then we have the Nimbus and the UFO. I really like the Miami color UFOs, but I don't think these ones look that bad either. I quite like the way that the UFO looks. I also think the Nimbus is a really neat fan as well. And then here we've got the back. There's a Velo over there, and then this is just talk about accessories and stuff. And we've got the back cover there. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.